going on, people?
Dominick, I wonder if you can talk about the anticipation for the fight, given the fact that it's been 4 years, and I know that it means a lot to you to get this back. Do you have to guard against kind of being overexcited and sort of getting too wound up before the fight?
I mean, I don't really think you can get too excited, overexcited, really. By the time I get in the cage, it's all focus, anyways. I mean, I can panic or be as confident as I want prior to the fight, but once I get in the cage, it's all focus. So that's all that's going to matter once I get in there. And really, I channel all my anxiety or anger or any emotions that I have. I channel it through my workouts, and I focus it into my weight cut to getting this weight off right now.
Have you fought angry before, where you had a beef with an opponent, where you went into a fight, or is this the first time?
There's been one other time that it was somewhat, but never to this extent. I feel a lot of it's been blown up, media seems to blow things up a lot, but at the same time, there is a beef between me and Uriah. But, I mean, really, it's just about I want to prove that I'm the best in the world, and Uriah's the guy to beat, and, right now he's the #1 contender. And ever since I won the title, it's been, when are you going to get to fight Uriah again? That's all anybody asks. I'm tired of hearing it, so here it is. Let's do it.
And a lot of times, the UFC's had a lot of grudge matches over the years, and when we've heard it, they talk about this guy doesn't like that guy, and after the fights, they always say, well, I had to maintain my calm and not let emotion get into it. So have you been able to talk to any of those guys that have been in those kind of fights, like, say, Matt Hughes and Matt Serra, BJ and Jens Pulver, those type of things that would give you any advice that would help you?
It's funny you say that, because I actually wanted to seek that out and see if I could, but I couldn't find anybody that had that kind of experience before they go into a fight. But I'm pretty confident in my brain and the way that I exercise my brain just as much as I exercise my body on a very regular basis. And I'm confident with where I'm at emotionally. I'm confident with where my body's at physically, and I'm confident in this fight.
Dominick, obviously you haven't stepped in the building, stepped in the cage yet, but at least in the build-up so far, does this have a different feel than the WEC days?
I mean, I'm sitting right here at a table by myself in front of a lot of people. I've never done this. So yeah, it's a little different feeling, but I enjoy it. I accept the challenge. Let's do it.
And some people are calling this the biggest bantamweight fight in mixed martial arts history. Do you see it that way?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, and I'm proud of it. Oh, that's Wanderlei Silva, people.
Questions for Dominick?
How are your hands feeling right now?
They feel good. Actually, like I had that surgery on this hand. This hand I broke on Bulls a while back when I first won the title. Everything's feeling good and solid. God has blessed me up to this point with keeping my hands solid. And, surgery made my hand stronger than it was before, so I'm perfectly fine.
You guys talked on the conference call about how you expect at the end of the fight, you're going to hug it out, it'll all be over, the beef will be squashed. Is there anything, outcome-wise that would change that, you think, that would go on in the cage? No,
I mean, I feel like this fight, we both have to mentally be in it before the fight. We're both mentally in it. There's a lot of aggravation that's been built up to this point, but once we get in there and fight, you kind of let it all out in the fight, That's where it's all going to come out, is this fight on Saturday night. So I expect to go out there and just fight my heart out, and, at the end of it, it is what it is.
You kind of mentioned the different feeling to it, but when you go in there, you're going to be watching guys like, you just mentioned Wanderlei coming in, and, these kind of guys are going to be fighting before you on fight night. Is that going to, is that going to throw you off at all? What is that going to do to you mentally?
No, I think it's awesome. I belong here. Plain and simple, I belong here. I belong among the Wanderlei Silvas, among everybody that's on this card. I belong with them, and I'm on the pound for pound list, and I belong there too. And this is the beginning of that. And the best guys in the world can accept that. I believe I'm one of the best in the world, so I accept that, and I'm excited about it, and I'm ready to put on a show and try to beat every single one of them out for fight of the night, knockout of the night, or submission of the night, whatever I can get.
Hey, Dominick, I meant to ask you one other question. You know, a lot of fighters that have fought you in the past talk about your angles and how the angles that you give them are so different from other people. So the game obviously is a game of adjustment and then, you know, kind of like a chess match. Do you have to consider the fact that, you know, Uriah has been able to watch a lot of tape of you and kind of maybe and work with people who have worked with you and figure out those angles, and that, you know, is it a cat and mouse game there?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, everybody's got the benefit of watching tape. But, again, there's a lot of things that you can't adjust to until you're in there with a person, and that's the things that you can't adjust to are speed, timing, and accuracy. And I'm pretty strong in all those aspects. And also...
Ser Dominick Cruz här kommer gå med sin box och det går riktigt snabbt. Det är intressant att se Faber kommer att jobba mot en fighter som rör sig så mycket. Vad man för gameplan för det.